That night in Esteban, Chrissy sent both Justin and Fidelia to the supermarket to get some refreshments for Ike and Violet's victory.
Alright, this seems to check off everything on the list. Are we missing anything, Fidelia?
Quart of milk, loaf of bread, a stick of butter. Yes, I believe that's everything.
Wait, that's not what Chrissy said. We're supposed to be getting things for a party, remember?
Sorry. I was just messing with you. Don't worry. We got the cake, ice cream, soda, chips and pizza. That pretty much clears just about everything.
Phew, Fidelia, sweetheart, you almost had me going there for a second.
Thank you. That will be a certain amount of dollars and cents, please.
No problem, here you go.
Please take your change. Cash is dispensed below the scanner. Thank you for shopping at Estmart.
Well, that takes care of party favors. Now on to Chrissy's place.
Strange. There are bats flying all over the place for some reason. Is this normal?
Bats? I didn't think they were indigenous in a place like this. Strange. At any rate, we should leave this place ASAP. One of those things chased me when I was younger.
At Chrissy's house.
There you two are. Thanks for being such a great help. We'll get started right away.
Of course, Chrissy. It's always a pleasure. But there's something I need to ask you. Have you noticed the strange appearances of these unusual bats flying around Esteban? Does this always happen?
Honestly, everyone's been talking about them. Those bats aren't usually found here in Esteban. Those nocturnal things only appear in the dark regions of Almagest. It's very unsettling.
Almagest. Strange.
Very strange, indeed. Time to investigate.
Fidelia segmented a small ferry to fly outside to investigate the bats flying throughout Esteban. However, her discovery only invited disturbing news.
Strange. Why do I sense a very dark, yet familiar aura resonating from these creatures? Wait. What's this?
Yes, my minions. Keep gathering as much intel on those four as possible. Our invasion upon Esteban draws near.
This isn't good. This isn't good at all.
Fidelia, you seem to have dozed off back there. You tired?
Well, let's just say we need to talk after the party's over.
Oh, okay. That was some party last night. I can't remember the last time I had a celebration like that. Well, back to learning more magic, I guess.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Justin. I hope you slept well last night. There's something important I need to tell you.
Fidelia, why the long face? What's up? It's like you've seen a ghost.
Actually, you're not too far off. It was back when you thought I dozed off yesterday. I sent one of my fragments to do some investigating on those bats last night. In my discovery, those creatures weren't bats. They were minions sent by that succubus girl, Noelle, to track our whereabouts here in Esteban.
No. That can't be. Why now of all times? Is Ike really that important to her?
It's not just Ike. Those monsters and their minions intend to invade and conquer Esteban as an expansion of Almagist. It seems to be an inevitable war coming our way. Tell me, do you have any ideas on what to do next, partner?
Okay, calm down, Justin. Don't panic. Inhale, exhale. I'm quite curious, Fidelia. Why didn't you tell me about this immediately? The party was great and all, but by no means more important than this.
Sorry. The night skies now have both the eyes and ears to report every move we make. I just thought it would be best to wait in the morning to discuss our plans.
Clever thinking in hindsight. But this monster invasion poses a huge threat, not just to us, but to all the good people of Esteban as well. For one moment, I actually got sidetracked and almost forgot the real reason we're here. Both Ike and Violet are famed duelists, and you're a magical prodigy, Fidelia. Meanwhile, I'm still the one lagging behind. What can I do?
Partner, don't speak like that. You're practically the reason this group even made it to Esteban, safe and sound. I just know you have your strengths.
How exactly? This is a full-scale war we're talking about against the Hero Slayers and their legion of monsters. Esteban's greatest defense against those monsters is their beast repellent. It may drive the monsters away, but there's no way you can stop a raging stampede of those creatures unless... Eureka, I got it. We'll work smart, not hard.
Work smart? How?
Hold on, you'll see what I'm talking about once we get there. To the pharmacy.
I don't understand. Why are we here at a pharmacy of all places? After everything I've told you, shouldn't you be doubling down on magic training?
Believe me, it would be an asinine mistake to shrug off our current state of affairs, but I have a feeling that this will be just as, or if not more useful than magic training.
Wait. Something here is more important than magic training?
In fact, one might even call our little scheme diabolical. We're going to recreate the beast repellent. We just need a few ingredients here, then we'll get started.
Okay.
And so, we gathered up all the necessary requirements to recreate Esteban's beast repellent that was meant to send the beast away from a target. However, this time, we're recreating the elixir to make the beast attracted to the target, but yet still keeps the same deadly side effects. Let's make it their last supper. It's taking time, but it's a work in progress. Yeah, so those bats we've been seeing were sent by Noelle. You know, considering the subject matter, I think we were the ones blind instead of them. The fact that Noelle, that creature from back in the woods, was that desperate to see her beloved slave again. That is a nightmare I really do not want to repeat at all. And the mere thought of having to see and face that again is just making my skin crawl just thinking about it. It's crazy. So desperate for answers, I returned to my book and doubled down on magical training and found out that there is actually 3 phases in partner synchronization, and what we've been using all this time was just only the first step. There are actually a set of different poses and commands to actually initiate the other phases of partner synchronization. It's meant to set about a balance between the two parties, in which each side unanimously gives the other side equal amounts of power in order to initiate it. Just even the slightest disturbance, and it'll be enough to destroy the synchronization entirely, putting both parties in even a worse situation than before. So that's why there must be a mutual blend between the two parties, in which both sides can merge and each bring about their own synchronization of different attributes to the other party in sync, in perfect sync, to be honest. You just gotta work really, really, really hard at that. But that's why we're here, to train. Now we're back to square one when it comes to mastering this fire magic. Let's see if I can get a better result. Ugh. What is that? It's terrible. This is getting us nowhere. Then, next thing you know, Joaquin's niece, Josephine, came to me and then came up with a solution that I should study water magic that's located downstairs in the basement of the Grand Hall of Akashic Records. It was worth a try. Not like I had anything else to lose. It was a rather cryptic, dark place. Full of dust and whatnot. But, hey, somebody's helping us out. So we just looked around and found it. Eventually. And now, the moment of truth.
That was absolutely incredible. Instead of fire, you excel in water magic. This is a wonderful surprise.
Oh, you're right. It actually is. It took more time and effort than I planned, but it actually worked. Those hidden documents in the basement of the Grand Hall turned out to be really useful. Thanks a lot, Josephine.
No, thank you. I was hoping you'd find at least one document down there helpful to your cause. This is literal history in the making.
Well, that it is. However, I managed to find several documents in the basement that both my partner and I will definitely find useful. The staff here has been more than helpful to our cause. Thanks again.
No, thank us by finishing your mission and escorting the princess back to her country. Your side is the only force that can stop the tyranny there.
That it is, sweetheart. That it is.
Later that day.
So, I take it that from your happy disposition that something great happened during your magic training?
Well, after going over a few lessons with Josephine, my water magic has excelled considerably.
Way to go, partner. I knew you had it in you. It just took a bit more practice is all.
Wait, Fidelia, there's more. After looking through some old documents at the library, I learned of the 3 phases of partner synchronization.
Wait. There are 3 phases? I only knew of one, all this time.
Yes, the prophase, the initiator. There's also the metaphase and the telephase. To summarize, the prophase simply allows us to access a portion of each other's attributes. The metaphase shares all of our attributes with each other, meaning either of us can become a full human or a full fairy. The telephase, however, is only meant to be used in a life or death situation. It's the last option to turn the tide in our favor during a fight.
Okay. So, how do we access these phases?
Simple. Just strike a special pose and let's say metaphase activate together. Let's try it.
Sure, if you say so.
They did just that.
Well, I certainly don't feel any different. How are you holding up, Fidelia? Wait, what happened to your wings and antennas? They're all gone.
It looks like they found a new home. Check your reflection.
Justin then sees his reflection.
Wow. Well, at least that answered my question how I'd look if our roles were reversed.